What's up guys, John here from the Killer Bits, and today we are discovering where all the bodies are buried as we take on the role of Graveyard Keeper from Lazy Bear Games. Now Lazy Bear are a developer I've actually been keeping an eye on for a while, ever since they announced VHS Story, which eventually turned into Punch Club, which I really enjoyed. It was a management sim about a boxer trying to seek vengeance on the death of his father and all that. And it had some really kind of quirky humour. But the big standout point of it was the pixel art and the humour. The fact that we got to fight Teenage Mutant Ninja Crocodiles in the sewers. Yeah. Anyway, this is their follow-up. This is Graveyard Keeper being published by tinyBuild. And we know tinyBuild are all about the quirky little indies. And so far, I've spent about a good 4 or 5 hours in this. I streamed this for a couple of hours the other day. And I've played a bit more. As you can see here, they're churning out the update. So the alpha was originally released on the 24th, and we're already on like the 4th version of it. Keep throwing out those bug fixes. So I'm going to dive in. I'm going to start afresh. Like I said, I have spent several hours in this. That other save was the Twitch one. So I've been wiping as the game has been wiping everything other than the Twitch one. So I can show you afresh. Also, I did hit a fairly major bug, which meant the game hard locked. Anyway, it's an ordinary day and our hero hurries home. Even in everyday routine, there's a place for loving and feeling loved. Especially when you know that someone misses you. Oh no! Disaster! What happened? Where is everybody? Or where is everything, even? Calm down. You merely turned a page in your life. A whole new chapter awaits you ahead. But I need to go home. Can I go home? There is always a way to get home. I'm trying to do synesthesia. Let's see. Your new home is a graveyard. Does that mean I'm dead? It means you're a graveyard keeper now. But I need to go home to my love. Then you need to be a good graveyard keeper. You should dig up Gerry. He'll help you sort everything out. Who? What a strange vision. What is this nightmare? Okay, let's find Gerry. So we have a new task, and like I said, so this is, well, it classes itself as a management sim, the greatest grave digging cemetery management sim you're ever going to play. I know, but it is, well, the best way I can describe it is Stardew Valley, but instead of managing a farm, we are indeed managing a cemetery. So we play as this guy. No named individual. There's no role. Well, I suppose it is a bit RPG, but we don't get to create a character. And this is our little home. We've got chests we can put stuff in a minute. Can't get into the wardrobe, but there is stuff like cooking. So you already get a sense of how this is going to play out. Yes, we're going to have to cook food. We can't go down into the root cellar just yet. And my initial thought was, given the context of this game and knowing the developer's sense of humor, I was expecting a Evil Dead reference as soon as we opened up the root cellar, but I've not found one yet. Anyway, we need to follow the arrow that is clearly pointing at this grave. So this is, well, I'm playing the alpha, obviously on PC. But it is going to be coming to PC and Xbox One, and I think it's supposed to be out kind of mid-August time. I think it's supposed to be August 15th. So this is Gerry, the disembodied head. A man with a red eye told me I need to dig up Gerry. A red eye? I remember. Oh, Sard, that's right. I'm Gerry. How did you find me? Well, the big arrow told us where to come. The man told me you'd answer all my questions. Good, good. But first, let me ask you, who are you and where the sod are we? I must be dreaming. None of this can be real. You're the new graveyard keeper. What else do I remember? Let me think. I remember that sound. Let's go check it out. So that's the sound we need to listen for. That sound regularly occurs. Everything is so strange. None of this makes any sense. I definitely remember that bell. And a donkey. So yes, that bell indicates there's a fresh delivery, shall we say. You know, I think it'll be better if I wait for you here. I might scare the poor thing. So here we go. Here's Donkey. Come along, Donkey. Got a fresh corpse for you from town. Wow, a speaking donkey. You can understand me? Let's talk. Who are you? I'm cheap labor. This cart isn't mine, so I have to work for the capitalist bastard who owns it. And I only earn 5 carrots a day. This situation is deeply humiliating. You know where I'm coming from, right, comrade? This bastard pretends he doesn't understand anything I'm saying. Anyway, I need to go back to town. You get rid of this one and I'll bring you a new one. What a strange land this is. So here we go. Fresh corpse straight off the cart. Hey, what are you staring at? Grab that juicy corpse while it's still fresh. What for? I feel like we should take to the morgue. I don't remember exactly why, but I'm pretty sure it'll be fun, and maybe it might be profitable. Oh, I'm gonna puke. Let's do it. So as you can see, the health of the corpse is ticking down, so we need to get this corpse whilst it's nice and juicy and tender. And that might actually give you a clue as to what's coming next. Sad, I like this place. Feels like home. Put the body on the autopsy table. Then, what's next? Oh yes, slice some flesh from the corpse. That should be good for starters. What? No way! This isn't right. Sure. It's not right. How could I forget? Maybe because I'm a talking skull with amnesia. As it's right that you don't know where you are? Is it right that I'm a skull? Nothing is right here. So shut the sod up and do what I tell you. You promise you'll tell me how to get home? You just need to trade this meat in the village tavern for beer. Talking skulls never lie. And then bring the beer to me. So we're already unlocking stuff. So we got a blueprint for preparation place, a pallet, and how to extract flesh. So like I said, you can see where this is going. So time to autopsy the corpse. And it is all done with button prompts, keyboard. I've not actually tried plugging the gamepad in to see if we can actually play with gamepad whilst it's in alpha. So what should I do with the corpse? I don't know. Let's bury it. Take the corpse. I'll wait for you in the graveyard. Okay, let's pick this thing up. Nice and fresh. No. We want to grab the corpse. There we go. Now, I will say the button prompts are a little awkward, especially when you're carrying something and then you want to go through a door. Because if we hit the door, we're going to drop it. So we have to wait for the prompt. But this is alpha. Hopefully, little things like that will get fixed. And this being alpha, there is a lot of stuff that's still to get added. I mean, there's a lot of areas to the map that are, this area's cut off because it's in alpha. Anyway, let's go talk to Gerry. Let's bury it. So now we have a blueprint for basically preparing a grave. So we need to place a grave site, and well, all these are lined up, so let's put it here. No, we don't need any more. Let's pick up the corpse and bring it over here. And at the moment, well, we're not actually seeing the... There we go. Seeing the energy pop off us. So if you guys saw or played Punch Club, you might be familiar with how that game dealt with kind of like the RPG stamina management and the whole kind of management of resources. It had like 3 tabs. In Punch Club, it was stuff like strength, stamina, and agility. In this, we have to manage our stamina, our energy, but we also level up certain aspects like our crafting ability, our knowledge, and there's I think it's gathering as well. Oh, I know! Ask him about the burial certificate. He should know something. So yes, managing this graveyard, we do get something for burying all the bodies. I'd better leave now. I'll be in the morgue waiting for my beer. Oh, I'm so tired. Why do I have to come here every week? So that's also an indicator of what happens. The whole game is on like a weekly rotation. I say weekly. It's a 6-day week here. Ah, Keeper, there you are. There's no way I'm promoting you to cleric until you fix it. I missed a prompt there because it was very delayed. Like I said, this update has literally dropped in the last 10 minutes or so. So there may be new bugs that I haven't already experienced. So yeah, we need to tidy up the graveyard. At the moment, the graveyard... Well, we've got a recipe for a gravestone. Well, a wooden grave marker. So we need to get the graveyard up to level 5. Though at the moment, it's significantly less than that because, well, the gravestones are a little shoddy. The former owner of this place has probably let things go, and we'll discover why. I'm good at everything. That's why I was chosen to represent his will. Your predecessor used to keep his stuff in a trunk somewhere here. You should check it. I'll come by again next week. In fact, I come here every poker chip. I'm giving the days of the week symbols because, I mean, they're described as symbols. So that's the poker chip to me. Oh, he's waiting. What should I say? Why is it you come here? It's part of my duty. The unpleasant part. It's kind of an old tradition. I don't know much about all the traditions and rituals. I'm just here to represent his might and glory. I have one tiny question. What is this burial certificate? As soon as a body has been laid to rest, you can trade its burial certificate for money at the village tavern. Also, why is the tavern involved in what bodies get buried? I've got a feeling the mob runs this town. I'm not the keeper, I was going home from work. I need to go home. There's a talking skull, he forced me to butcher a corpse. Ah, fine joke. I'm a humorist myself, here's one. Who is BB? Who? I am. Ah. Blessed and beautiful. Yeah, sorry, mate. How can I fix the graveyard? Just repair all the graves. It wouldn't take me even an hour, but it's your job. Trust me, it's going to take more than an hour to do, especially with how quickly our energy goes. Well, we already asked about the certificates, and we can't, hand in this quest and get plus 10 smiley faces until we've cleaned up the graveyard. If you run out of repair kits while fixing the graveyard, you can always craft new. So the big element to this is going to be the crafting. Like I said, it's got big kind of Stardew Valley vibes for me. So there's a bunch of blueprints now, and this is the tech tree. So you can see here there's several different areas we need to cover. There's the anatomy and alchemy section, which, well, not available in this alpha, but there's some chopping up of bodies, as you can see. Theology, at the moment, is mostly dealing with, well, the graveyard. And you're seeing these little symbols. Like I said, in Punch Club, it had this same kind of 3-dot system. One was stamina, one was strength, one was agility. In this, it's slightly different. As I said, I think one of these represents crafting, one's gathering, and what I know the blue one's theology, because as of yet, I've not actually been able to fill this up, mainly because the section that actually gave us theology, well, it kind of bugged out. Anyway, book writing, well, yeah, we need to actually get pen and paper for that. Farmer and nature, no, we haven't got anything in that yet. Or smithing, but we have got all this lot. So once we start getting points in these, we can make a saw, we can go into mining and all that. So you get a general idea, and we can actually see the characters. So in the trunk, just next to the church here, we've got the repair kits. Currently got a shovel, and we've got the burial certificate and the slab of meat we got off the corpse. And we can see some of the NPCs we've already dealt with. So here's Epsicop, the bishop. Abbot. Is he a bishop or an abbot? I'm not sure. Gerry, we have to get a beer from the tavern, and donkey. So let's actually try and tidy up this garden a bit. And like I said, this is as you can see, the time ticking over. And these are the days of the week. So we're currently in Poker Chip, and it basically cycles around all these. So tomorrow is key symbol. I mean, that's almost like male-female symbols, isn't it? We've got a crescent moon, we've got a Taurus symbol, a pike, or whatever. Anyway, let's get into the box. Let's take all these. We've got all the tools of the trade now. Let's tidy up the graves. So we can work on the graves, we can fix this gravestone, and it is pretty much just holding F on stuff. And we can see up here, currently the graveyard is in pretty bad disrepair. So we need to get this up to +5. And that's going to involve repairing all of this. The only problem is, at the moment, we've got very, very limited supplies. So we're going to have to do a hell of a lot of crafting. And every time we do anything, it basically wears down our energy. Gravestone, yeah, that needs fixing. Look, we've only got 2 of these kits left. And it all ticks down. And this arrow is telling us we have to go in, basically head into the village. So where the bishop just went, we essentially need to follow him, but there are 2 major locations here. There's the village, and then there's the town. As of yet, I've not got to the town yet. Wooden repair kit, yeah, we can use those. As I said, this is draining everything we've got, but we're not going to get to +5 just yet, trust me. I think it took me, several in-game weeks to actually get there. We will do a little bit of digging up of the shrubs around here. 1, to give us some more space, and 2, start giving us some supplies. And you saw the little dots come off. So, like I said, I think one's crafting, one's gathering. But we're going to run out of energy. And as you'd imagine, there are obvious ways to regain energy. Well, we started in our little shed. We can go back there and actually get a little bit of health. And you saw all the food that was available as well. That, again, also provides us with energy. So I'm just going to take a very, very quick nap, because we don't want too much time to pass, because this will tick over. Oh, the energy actually rises a lot quicker in this version. So there's our save. I'm so refreshed. And you can see all the crafting tables that are already available. We've got our own little field here. So, like I said, it kind of feels like Stardew, doesn't it? Not only that, we've got this kind of gorgeous pixel art. They actually do all these different weather effects. I mean, we have like morning mist, downpours, and by order of the Grand Inquisitor, this path is closed until that symbol, which is over there. So 3 days' time. Let's head down to the tavern then. Through the wheat fields. And these wheat fields are actually connected to stuff, so we've got a little gravestone over here, and Windy Miller. So there's no point dealing with him just yet. So let's head down over here. So like I said, I have spent, so far, probably all in all, about 5-6 hours in this. I think I got up to, like, day 45. Just randomly exploring and wandering around. You want to be loved by me? Boop-de-boop. So yeah, we'll talk to her in a minute. We need to talk to the tavern keeper, who's just spitting on the bar and rubbing it in. Jeez. Welcome to the Dead Horse Tavern. I am Horderic. How can I help you? I came from the graveyard. I woke up here today and things have been crazy since then. Oh, sorry. How could I not have recognized you? Good. This is good. How's this good? Things looking bright for our small village. When are you planning on opening the church? I need to fix the graveyard first. Sure. It's been a while since anybody took care of it. So let's get down to business, shall we? How can I help you? Well, we have this burial certificate. The bishop told me that you would buy my burial certificates. Yes, he's right. As a head of the village, according to the ancient contract, I have to trade it for money. Of course, only if I had any money. What do you mean? The village is going through hard times. We're short on money. But as soon as you open the church, pilgrims will bring lots of shiny coins to the village. Well, we can ask how to get home. We do have this fresh meat. Meat is a delicacy in our village. I'd be glad to buy it. I just need to see the royal meat stamp on it. Also, royal meat stamp sounds like something a bit rude. Many years ago, there was an accident with an inappropriate meat. Ever since, all meat must be approved by royal authority. And I don't need any trouble with the town. Does your meat have a stamp? Actually, no. I don't even want to know where you can get unauthorized meat. But wow, it looks so good. But without a stamp, my hands are tied. Where can I get this stamp? Oh, you can send a form to the royal court through the mailbox near your church, but it'll cost you a bundle. But there's another way. I'll tell you just because we're neighbors. Come closer. There's this guy called Snake. I think he has a fake royal stamp. But to be honest, I haven't seen him for a while. You can ask Miss Charm. She comes here that symbol. Well, that's this day. This is Miss Charm here. I bet she can help you find Snake. Thanks. So at the moment, we can actually trade with him. Oh, Keeper, could you kindly take this letter to the local blacksmith? Yeah. Sure, where can I find him? Well, he's in the village. Southern eastern corner of the village. So we can actually trade this. Even though he said he has no money, we can actually trade this. So we're going to get 1 silver and 50 copper out of this. And of course, we can actually buy some food off him if we want. How about we get a salmon steak? A baked salmon. There we go. It only costs us 30 copper. So we take one of those. We've got 120 to spend. And as you'd imagine, if we grab the character, we can't use stuff from here, or we can also put it in our hotbar. So pressing 1 will consume it, and there you go. We got a good chunk of health back. Well, not health, energy. Health is another thing. There is combat in this. It's kind of Stardew in that fact, especially considering the first fight we have is with slimes. What do you want? Oh, sorry. I should do the voice, shouldn't I? I'm the graveyard keeper, and I want to ask you some questions. Well, I see. You know how many times a day I hear that sign mumbling? I have no time for you, little man. Come back when you have more faith in yourself. That voice is going to kill me, honestly. But, ciao! And this is another NPC. This is the minstrel, I think it was. basically wants to write a poem. What did Miss Charmed tell you? Literally to go away. Ah, always so classy. She would never talk to just anyone. I'm not just anyone, I'm the local graveyard keeper. It seems like it's such a big job. Soon to be prior of the local church. How primitive. I'm a well-known poet in certain small circles. My name is Wagner. One day, I'll read my poem to her, and then we'll... But first, I need to write it, and I'm catastrophically out of paper and ink. Maybe you can get me some. So this is where it turns into an RPG. Fetch quests, as always. So one guy wants us to deliver a letter. One of us wants to kill 10 rats. No, I mean collect 10 sheets of paper. So we're going to need to get ink and paper, and both of these will boost our standing with him. You may have some in your church, or you can make it. I'm just not used to manual labor, but a skillful man such as you can surely do it easily. Also, you could get some from the old astrologer. He used to go to the lighthouse every crescent moon. He has my supplier before we had this ridiculous fight. Okay, well, I'm not going to do every kind of dialogue thing, because I want to rattle through a fair amount of the game. Well, what I can in, say, like an hour or so. So we have got this job to do. We need to go deliver a letter to the blacksmith, who is over here, and will essentially give us our next tool. Hey, what are you staring at? Nothing. I'm just looking around. I think I'm the keeper of the local graveyard. I've no idea what I am. May I ask you who you are? Unfortunately, I'm the local blacksmith. My name's Cresvold. Well, let's give you the letter. I have a letter for you from Hodrick. A letter? Of course. 1 minute away and he can't be bothered to come himself. I guess old habits never die. Thank you. Sorry for my nagging. It seems it's my new habit. Slimes again. Hodrick has asked me to get rid of them. I don't have the time for those pesky little green bastards, but maybe you can help. Take this rusty sword and an energy pot. The sword is broken, but you can repair it with a whetstone on the grinder right behind me. Yep, so we're going to have to manage our gear. So not just the sword, but the shovels, the pickaxes and all that. It all breaks down. We are going to have to keep an eye on its whether it degrades or not. If you manage to kill them, bring them the remains. Yep. So here we go. Sharpen old sword, kill 2 slimes. And basically, it's space to attack. And we can recover health and energy by sleeping, yeah. Well, we can't ask him that yet. Well, we have actually got the 10, so we can actually ask. You know what? I like to work with metal myself. Where can I find some ore? You can find metal ore in the swamp soil. There's a huge swamp to the west across the river. I used to collect ore there before the bridge collapsed. So there we go. We've got more blueprints. Now, we could trade with him, but we've only got 120. Saying that, it might be worth grabbing some of these early. No, but we'll get a few more bodies and a bit more cash first. So let's actually repair this. So we're going to use the whetstone on the sword, and like I said, like everything, it takes energy. There we go. So now we need to make sure that's equipped. Also, I might remove that. Even though we haven't got it anymore, and I'll put our energy potion on. And I know where the slimes come from. Here they are. Right on cue. There we go. It's almost as if I've played this already, isn't it? And as you saw, that did take energy, and we've lost a tiny fraction of health as well. Well, we defeated the slimes, and we've got some simple iron parts for that. Good job! Take this I can't even talk. Whetstone, just sharpen your broken tools and they'll be good as new. Okay, well, leave him be. So, what have we got to do next? Well, I suppose we should really head back to the farm. I say the farm. The cemetery. Because inevitably, Donkey's going to turn back up again. But I can actually show you a little bit more of the village. So we got stuff like this place. I've not actually been able to interact with anything. I don't know if I can actually... I can steal their lettuces or cabbages. What else we got around here? Can I steal your pumpkins? Doesn't look like I can steal your pumpkins. I think he must be like the beekeeper. You. What do you have to trade? Okay, this is the dairy farm. So yeah, you trade with the dairy products, and then your friend up here deals it with peat, doesn't he? Yeah. Crop waste, peat, yeah. This is obviously the sawmill. So we can get wooden billets, flitches, wedges, or wooden sticks. Well, we did actually get a couple of wooden sticks for digging up the bush in the graveyard, didn't we? This is the chicken farm as well. So this one will trade chicken, and yeah, that's the basket where we can buy chicken eggs from. There's a crazy old guy here that sells hemp. No, I'm not kidding. Look. Ding dong, bing bong, bang bong. Dig I am. And he sells seed oil, hemp seed. Yeah. It's the crazy hippie in the woods. But, you know the poet in the pub? He was going on about the astrologer. Basically, we need to keep an eye on what day of the week it is, and then head on over to here. Because, as well as this being the lighthouse where this guy sells us fishing rods, I think it was. Yeah. This is fairly obviously where the astrologer will show up one day a week. So pretty much every major NPC has their own individual day of the week. So we know the bishop turns up on Poker Chip. We know I think she's classed as an actress, Miss Charm, is in the tavern on the key symbol. I think this is the merchant. We know the astrologer is on Crescent Moon and all that kind of thing. So we're going to have to pay attention to all these. This is down to the blacksmith, yeah. We can't get any of these lettuces, cabbages, whatever they are. Yeah, that's the merchant. Though I don't think we can deal with him yet until we've done a job for the innkeeper. Greeting, villager! If you have a spare silver, I can offer you amazing things, tasty and rare. I humbly apologize, but I won't buy your stuff unless it's something valuable. And I doubt you can find something like that here. Actually, I'm new here. Everybody thinks I'm the keeper of the local graveyard. But I'm from another world. I need to go back. I understand you all too well. This world is not mine either. Oh, thank God. Mine is a world of grandeur and palaces of the town. But I'm not so lucky to be highborn, so I have to earn my coins here, in this onion potato hell. Let's see if we can cure his hiccups. Boo! Are you mad? What are you doing? I'm only trying to help you with your hiccups. It was a stupid move. I just need some time. That shark fin steak I ate this morning was so delicious, but I have to admit that the golden fried butterfly wings stole the show. It seems like you're okay now, after my little surprise attack. Yes, it seems so. So, like I said, this is the merchant, and he trades in higher tier goods, shall we say. So we've got grape seeds, there is a vineyard, we've got the gold jewelry type stuff. None of this I've really gotten into. But, like I said, we can't really interact with him until we've done more jobs for the barkeep. That said, we have delivered the letter for him. So maybe he'll have more to say. And yeah, the actress has gone off stage. It's good to know how to use a sword. Creswold told me about how you helped him. Here, have a beer. It's on the house. Well, we know where that beer's going. Did it actually... Yeah, there's our beer. Right, well, we're going to deliver that to Gerry. And then we're going to start getting some supplies for the farm. I keep saying farm. Like I said, it just feels so Stardew. But in the hours I've sunk into it, it's got that same kind of... All right, we'll just play a little bit longer. I just need to get this bit done. I just need to... This is going to be one of those games people are going to sink a lot of time into. It's very, very relaxing. Oh, hips, come here. Where have you been? I was at the village. This place is so weird, but it feels so real. And everybody is okay with me just appearing out of nowhere. Sad. You're stealing my thoughts. Stealing. I remember. There's a cellar in your cottage. Some provisions must be stored there. How does Gerry know all this, I wonder? Wheat. Exactly, I remember baking bread out of it. And pies. Pie. Sweet berry pies. Toast. Onion toast. Oh, that's good with beer. Sard, you know what? I need a beer. This is beginning to feel like a one-sided relationship. Bring me a beer, and I'll tell you a lot of important stuff, like how you can get home. Questions? Ascot Small Road. Yes, can you tell me? It was rhetorical. Do I look like a magic head with answers? Well, technically, yes. Sard, you smartass. I'll be waiting for that beer at my place. No beer, no answers. So he has actually unlocked something for us. Now we can actually hunt and gather. Well, gathering is just pretty much picking berries off bushes and picking mushrooms. And chopping trees. The chopping trees takes a reasonable amount of energy, but then we get, well, points. And we get to carry this log back with us. So you saw all this stuff earlier. So we can... Oh no, we get stuck on bushes. There we go, there we go. Store logs here, we can store stones here, and this is our, like, main crafting area, I suppose. So this is where all our recipes go. So at the moment, we can make a furnace, timber stockpile. Well, we already have a timber stockpile. Increase yard size. That's going to take complex iron parts, wooden planks and nails, and a stone stockpile. And if we want to increase these kind of blueprints, this is where we have to start spending our points. At the moment, we can't actually do anything. We need like one more point to get a saw. So how about we do that? Let's actually save. And we can go down into the root cellar as well. Okay, so let's save. Get the health back from killing those slimes and a whole load of energy. And can you hear that? That's the bell. Yes, Donkey has arrived with another delivery. So we could interrupt the sleep cycle anytime we wanted. Though now we have all this energy. Let's actually... You know that meat we had? Well, yes. It's only day 2 and we're already resorting to cannibalism, I'm afraid. Though we are going to need to stoke this fire, which we need another 5 sticks for, or a bunch of firewood. So sticks should be fairly easy. Let's go down here. That corpse isn't going anywhere, let's face it. What's that sound? Damn gate. I'll come here every night if I have to, but I'll get through this eventually. So yeah, we don't only get to develop above ground. There's this entire network of tunnels underneath the farm. I said it again, the cemetery as well. So we can carve this out with wedges, planks, and... Well, we've got 3 of the 4 iron parts. And we can get a bunch of stuff from this lot as well. So there's... Is that the 5th one we... That is actually the 5th one we need. So let's actually... Yeah, there we go. We can make a saw. Unlock that. Spent all our points. But that body is out there starting to stink up the place. So let's go and grab that. And time doesn't stop for anyone. So if we wanted, we could slice off some more meat. But let's just put this body in the ground. Because I will say, as you go along, because we did see this bit, we can start extracting more parts. Now, I did discover, well, if we go back in here, you can see, obviously, the graves are in different states. The one we just buried is at -1. The more stuff you take off the corpse, the worse condition it is, which actually lowers the condition of the grave. So take too much stuff off it, and it's like -3 or 4. So you actually want to be careful with what you do with the bodies. Well, you should always be careful what you do with the bodies. So let's just put a couple of grave sites in, because we're going to get plenty of bodies. And we're going to have to prepare the site. And inter the corpse, yeah. Bury it. But it's all the little details, like, you can see where you've been walking by all the footprints, and they hang around for a while, so, I mean, I suppose that's going to be helpful if you have a tendency to get lost, because, I mean, the map is pretty big. Yeah, we're not actually doing this for the points, we're doing it actually for the sticks, so we can actually stoke up that fire. So this should be enough. There you go. Also, the innkeeper said something about the mailbox. That's that. And then the blacksmith was going on about the swamp over the river. Well, we're not going over the river anytime soon. But like I said, this is pretty big. So yeah, there's obviously a swamp over there. But we are going to be able to get reasonable amount of resources here, there, and everywhere. So, let's go. Well, we can give Gerry his beer. Here you go, mate. Got something for you. Hey, where's my beer? Here you go. Ah, what a disappointment. I think I needed something stronger. All right. You seem like a decent guy. Here's some advice. Stop running around bragging that you're from another world. I don't remember it clearly, but it was for doing something similar that I lost my body. So if you want to keep yours, just stop. Maybe he's right. I should be more careful. So what was your question? Well, we have unlocked this. We got 20 points off him. How can I get home? Easy. I'm sure you could use the portal on Witch Hill. So I just need to go through it, or what? Do I need to turn it on first? I obviously don't have a brain inside here, so I'm not sure where this knowledge is coming from. I've told you everything I can remember. Maybe some books from the library could help you. Wow, the church has a library in its cellar. Or maybe the young astrologer. How can I get to the library? Well, it's in the church cellar, so we need to get into the church first. Obviously through the church. Or I should think, your wine cellar. Well, we haven't really got a wine cellar. It's the root cellar underneath the trapdoor. Or even the morgue. Well, we can see. And donkeys turned up again. Jeez, these bodies just don't stop coming, do they? Net, I used to like fishing. I remember fishing. Once I caught fish this hard, I've got no hands to show you how big it was, but believe me, it was huge. I hate fish tails, and once You know what? I need to go. Sure, sure. It's nice to have legs. And don't forget to bring me some wine. Well, like I said, the astrologer's not around for another 2 days and there's a body outside. Starting to stink up the place. Well, how about we actually pop our potion, get some energy back. I think this is worth like 30. Yeah, that should be enough to prepare the body, shall we say? Right. It's only gone down a bit. So like I said, if you take too much stuff off, it actually makes the body worse condition, which makes the graves worse condition. So let's put him in the ground. Let's go cook our meat. So we should have enough sticks now. Also, I'm not sure whether if you put like a really rotten body in the ground, whether that affects, you know, this like -1, -2 and all that. But we have got another burial certificate, so we've got another 150, well, 1 silver, 50 copper, if we go and trade it in. Right. Also, remember that guard near the gate said this day was when the Inquisitor turned up. Yep, we got some more meat. Work on that. Right, and we should have it. Yep, we've got enough sticks. So that's the fire stoked with 5, and well, we need 10. To actually cook this. So let's go grab some more sticks after a short nap. Get some energy back. Oh, and it's this day. I'm pretty sure Gerry will tell us to go see the Inquisitor now. Though we've got a few hours before dawn. So let's get some more sticks. So didn't we get we unlocked what was necessary for the sawmill? There you go. The sawhorse. Okay, we need 10 for this. Okay, maybe this is actually going to be better off for us. I mean, having some nice juicy sirloin human flesh will probably tide us over, but for the progression of the game, let's go with making some stuff for the garden. Right, how much is that? That is not... Oh, 1 shy. Okay. I'm sure we can find another bush. Well. Oh, no. Our shovel has broken. Okay, well, we know how to do this. Yep, fix it. And like I said, everything takes energy. Right, well, let's get this fixed up, and... Right, that should be enough then. So there we go, we can make the sawhorse. And let's actually put it next to the logs, because I know this is what is required. And even this requires some work on it. We may need to have another nap at this rate. Or we could just eat the raw human flesh. It's tempting. Can we... Well, we got another energy potion. Let's pop the energy potion. There you go. That should do it. And, well, we have that. We need to make flitches to make a wooden gravestone. Let's do that then. Let's make a wooden grave marker. Because we have got, what, 3 fresh graves. Oh, and here's Gerry. An Inquisitor! I've just seen an Inquisitor right nearby at the path to Witch Hill. Well, he was going on about the portal at Witch Hill, wasn't he? Oh, Sard, he will kill me, or even worse. Calm down, I'll go distract him. Maybe I'll find something on this hill that will help me get me home. So let's head up the hill then. Oh, I know what we can use for energy. We've got a bunch of berries. Now, these don't give us a hell of a lot. It's +2. But we can pop those. Nom nom nom. And there's the Inquisitor. Everything is ready, Monsignor. Good. Were there any problems? No, Monsignor, except there was this strange fella snooping around. Oh, there he is. Alt! Guys, calm down. I live here at the graveyard. Guys? Why, he's the cultist for certain, Monsignor. I'm good friends with the bishop now. I'm the graveyard keeper. I work as the keeper of the local graveyard. You can ask any of the villagers about me. Well, the blacksmith and the barkeeper. They're the only people we've interacted with. Then you're definitely a new one. I feel that you're telling the truth. Oh, and Donkey's turning. Oh, okay. Would you join me at the witch burning ceremony? Yes, we get to burn witches. I guess we should agree. It would be my honor. So how did you find yourself in such an interesting position? Now, Gerry did tell us not to keep telling everyone we're from another world, so we could lie or dodge. Well, if dodgeball taught us nothing, it's to dip, dodge, dive, and dodge once again. There you go. Well, it's just happened. There's nothing special to say. You're definitely hiding something, and I'll find out what. Yes, we are a heretic. Maybe nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition. Here I am, the Great Inquisitor. I protect the one true faith and humankind itself. We're having a tough time in town, and the ship of the dead is already overloaded. There's a new one stuck in the shipyard. Your graveyard is opening again at a suspiciously auspicious time. The dark cult is rising. Righteous anger rises with it in my soul. We haven't revealed a witch for a long time, and now we're lighting up the second one this year. Well, that just feels like you're trying to secure your job, you know. If you're an Inquisitor and there's nobody to burn as heretics, then you're either doing a bad job or, you know, you're in the wrong gig. Well, she went up. Well, I say she. It's normally a female, isn't it, for a witch? It could be a male witch, I don't know. So, you work with a lot of dead bodies, huh? Well, that's part of the job. Yes, yeah, like I said, I think it's part of my job. You live right beside the hill, near the graveyard. That's right? Yes? Interesting. Interesting. You know, I need someone to be my friend here at the village. My friend is a friend of the Holy Inquisition. Villagers, they're different from us town citizens. You can't trust them. But you're new here. You might notice something unusual. Yeah. Okay, then we'll be your friend. Sure, it'll be a pleasure to be your friend. A wise choice. Let's face it, we don't want to get on his bad side, or things could get a little toasty. Friendship is based on trust and God. To earn my trust and to be a friend of the Inquisition, you'll first have to show your goodwill. So I have a couple of minor tasks for you. What kind of tasks? Everything in its time. Today is a day of wrath, not a day for sweating the minor details. We can talk next. That's simple. If the other one's a key, that's a pointy key. Or any other day of the week. I like to come here. There is no other place where I can feel my holy wrath so deeply. Okay, well, we'll leave you be with your toasted corpse. We've got a fresh one to deal with anyway. But, I mean, we've done close to an hour, and we've only done what? Well, let's see if we can get to another day of the week. Week 2. We've still got to go see the astrologer. We've got a corpse to bury. Though we may need to take a nap. And we definitely need to clean up the the graveyard. I don't think we can get it to level 5 before the bishop turns back up. We can try. It's going to require a lot of these gravestones, and we only have the one. Okay, well, we'll make one. And let's face it, we're not going to have any fresh meat, because that corpse is slowly decaying. Have we got any more sticks left? No. Okay, well, we're not cooking any meat. Let's have a nap. Let's get our energy back up. Bury the body, go see the astrologer. And if we go via the pub, we can maybe trade in our certificates. So it's been a good day. So this corpse is probably like 80%, 70. There we go, 80%, yeah. So the meat is probably not the freshest. Personally, I don't want to eat it. And in actual fact, we don't have to bury the bodies. There are other ways of getting rid of them. Like, oh, who put this river here? Yeah. Yeah. I'm pretty sure the town is down that way. There's going to be like an entire... Yeah, by the time I'm finished, there's going to be an entire dam made out of human corpses. Anyway, we do have this grave headstone, don't we? Well, it's not really a headstone. It's a wooden grave marker. But we can put that there. There you go. Put that in place, and it's probably only worth 1 point, so this will kind of... Yeah, brings it up to 0. Essentially, a stone gravestone is worth 2 points, and the wooden one's worth 1. So we're going to need to do a lot to bring the graveyard up. Like I said, we're not going to be able to do it by the time the bishop turns up. So how about we just go to the pub, trade in the couple of new certificates we've had, and then we'll go see the astrologer. See if we can get some ink and paper for the merchant. Not the merchant, the bard. As of yet, like I said, I've played a good 5 or 6 hours, and I am really getting into this. It scratches that same itch as Stardew. I don't think this is going to introduce multiplayer. Admittedly, Stardew was only ever meant to be a single player, and it's just the demand as since seeing what is it? Concerned Ape is the dev, isn't it? Add in the multiplayer, which is still in beta. Yeah, let's trade both. We get 3 silver for that. Yeah, we'll take it. And we don't really need any food, so yeah, we'll leave you be. And we've not got that stamp yet. Essentially, to convince Miss Charm that we're worthy, we need to get faith. And the only way to get faith is to do up the graveyard and start preaching in the church. So let's go see the astrologer. And like everyone, he gives us a mission to fulfill. But we will wrap it up there. So, like I said, I am really enjoying this. I mean, the fact that I've only had the game a couple of days, and I've already sunk 6 hours in. I know that doesn't sound like a lot, but considering the amount of games I normally get, 2 normally means I've enjoyed it enough to, focus on it for a couple of hours. But this, I'm really digging. It seems like he's looking right through me. Hi? Why are you not talking to me? Okay, he should talk to me. This has changed slightly. Okay, maybe we can't interact with him yet. Last time I was able to talk to him, and he essentially gave us a mission to go, well, get a skull, and it wasn't Gerry's. Admittedly, I was talking to him as he was walking along, so Can I mess with this telescope? Should we wait until the evening? He is an astrologer, after all. We'll hang around. Like I said, we can't do anything back at the graveyard. So we'll hang around. Let's go grab some fruit. But I mean, if you guys are interested, as always, I will leave a link in the description below so you can actually find out more information for yourself. And this is one of those alphas that you can get access to if you want. Like I said, I think if the information I had was right, this is coming out August 15th. As I said, on PC. Oh, another body has arrived. August 15th on PC and Xbox One. I do think they want to bring it to the other consoles as well. I mean, the little bit of information I had come through did say PS4 and Switch, but the website only says about Xbox and PC. But you can pre-order now for $20, or you can pay $25 and get access to this alpha. And like I said, it's only been out for like 3-4 days, whatever it is. And they seem to be doing an update bug fix every single day so far. It's Twilight. You going to talk to me now? No? Okay. No. Not interested. No, okay, then fine. Stuff you then. We'll go dump another body and go to bed, I suppose. But yeah, I am really enjoying this. I will say it is very much an alpha. It's there are areas that are closed off. I mean, we could probably actually see one of those if we head up here. I'm pretty sure there's a gated off bit that says not available in the alpha, and we did see the lighthouse keeper was selling fishing rods, so it's not an RPG unless there's a fishing mini game. I've not even bothered trying doing any fishing yet. That's one of the few things I've not tried yet. I don't think this cat... You can talk to this guy yet? Locked in alpha version yet. So I have no idea what this guy with his caravan is. Yeah. Path to the Walkaround is closed for alpha version, yeah. So like I said, this is quite a big map. I actually think it's probably bigger than Stardew's. And, you know, all these resources we can actually, you know, we can chop down trees pretty much everywhere. I don't know how long it takes for stuff to respawn. Yeah, I'm not going to carry that all the way back, but still. You get the idea. There's multiple resources, so obviously there's stone, there's wood, there's coal, there's iron. So all that kind of mineable stuff. We know there's a series of catacombs underneath the church. What, the church and the graveyard. I don't know whether they actually turn into like proper dungeon type idea. And like I said, we'll just dump the body, because I mean the bishop's turning up. We don't want a half-finished grave. I mean we've got the energy actually. We could probably actually bury him. But yeah, like I said, I am really... quick, we've got to get rid of the body. Excuse me, Bish. I am really digging this. And like I said, if you want to find out more information, I will leave the link down below. As I said, this is being developed by Lazy Bear Games and published by tinyBuild. We need a grave site. There you go. Quick! Before the bishop gets here! We did fix the shovel, so that's not going to break. We've got enough energy. Yep. Quick! Bury the evidence! There we go. I've got a certificate. And the graveyard's at -50. I mean, it was at... what, -23 or something like that? Yeah. Can't do this yet. But like I said, this has been Graveyard Keeper. If you want to see more, do let me know in the comments below. And if you want to see more of these kind of first impressions and stuff, I know I've been absent from the channel for a good few weeks. I've been obviously focusing over on Twitch, and the way YouTube is at the moment, you know, we need to hedge our bets. But if you want to find out more, see more videos like this, I am going to be coming back. I am going to be doing a whole bunch more first impressions, because there has been a lot of cool stuff out in May. So if you want to see that, hit that subscribe button. Of course, hit the bell next to it as well, because YouTube, you know, subscribe to stuff we still won't show you it. So get notified by hitting that bell. And yeah, if you liked what you see, hit that like button. And of course, you can reach out to us on all the socials over at the Kilobits. All right, I've been John. Has Gerry's grave disappeared as well? He was buried back here, wasn't he? Oh well. Yeah. Time for bed. All right. Catch you later, folks. Night night.